Oh, guys, you know who I see now? I see George Washington. He's like, how come you've never called on me? Hmm? Rosie, I understand you're providing a service. However, I would have liked to have been consulted earlier. Yes, I started this whole thing and you never asked me anything. Why is that, Rosie? I know you mean well, but I just wanted to say this. Okay, so he's like he's upset. He's like, no, this is like you should have paid some. He's not saying like you pay my respects, but it's sort of like, hey, girl, I've been around. I'm around. Okay, I'm around because guys, one of the little cartoons, I made a little cartoon of him in my little like animation situation. Okay, so I was funny because I saw him first. But I see his real face, but then I see the cartoon. This is true. I saw him. I know you from cartoon. It's like, yeah, I liked that you put me in a cartoon. I liked that you modernized me. I liked it, and that is what the Constitution is about. Constitution is an open document, and it's up to us to make it alive. That was the beauty and the genius of the American Revolution and the American Constitution. Okay, so so with the help, yeah. So anyway, so hello, care. Okay. So so seriously, okay. So oh my God, so you know what? I'm not ask the question. I didn't want to ask the question, but what it shows is that like he's like, well, back in those days, garments were quite expensive, and so were decent leather shoes. But even in those days, we would crush mice with our feet. We would, we sort of like he finds it's sort of like if he found a like like insects or roaches. Like if there's roaches, like if says like there's like a house, like a gathering of roaches, you would put your foot and you crush them with your feet. And that's what he's saying is like these are roaches. He does not consider them to be real. Like he knows. I know they're real. I know they are have been elected. I know he was elected. But what is the reason why these people can't tell the truth? We know he's like he was not elected. Wake up. He's saying something like we know the election was fraudulent. What is so hard for people to say it? Everybody should just say it. Is a sort of like he's saying, just like Dr. King said to you the other day. He said, wait, what do you feel? It's not that you need 100% of all the documents, but he's wrong. You say, I know deep in my heart that this was a fraudulent election. We all know it. Let's get to so that's what he's saying. He doesn't understand why it's not more visceral, because the reason why the American Constitution worked was because it was visceral. We felt it, we knew it, we were educated, of course, we were prepared, but it was a visceral feeling. It was a gut feeling that it was the truth. So the same way he doesn't understand why they have to complicate it. Why can't just people just gonna come up and say it? It's like, I know they're worried about the media or whatever. Who cares about them? Just tell it how you feel it, because the feeling is right. You know. So this is the thing. But are you worried? He's like, no, I'm not that. He's like, no, they can't crush us. They can't crush. But he's very polite in a way. He's saying like, I can't, in the sense of like, they can't crush the strength of this foundation. Okay, that's kind of like what he's saying. They're gonna pay for it. Okay. So, oh, because guys, that's right. One of you asked about the founders. What do they think, guys? They're like, guys, I know very little. Okay, I am brushing up on American history, to be honest. But they're like, George Washington loved to talk about himself. Oh, we know him. Oh yeah, yeah, it's about him. Always about him. Always about. Don't forget about us, George. George, we're here too. So they're like, whatever. He has to. The limelight has to go to him. He has something to say. Oh yeah, he does. He does have some. So they're kind of like mocking him. So let him talk. They're like, whatever. Let him talk. So because so they're saying society is going as it should, because they're kind of explaining that they're kind of explaining that like they're kind of explaining that Sorry, let me just go back here. So they kind of explain. Sorry, guys, I got low my energy. I have to be careful with low energy because it's almost 9. Okay, so they're saying, sorry, guys, I got distracted. Let's just make sure I have that right here. Oh, that's right. They're saying the American experiment is going as it should. It's a diverse society. Everybody's mixed. And so what? Wake up. They're getting me very mad. They're like, they think that what do they think we are? A museum? Yeah, because everybody, you go a big of a different time. Everybody looks different. Okay, but the essence is the same. It's about the essence. It's not about the costume. Because they get angry. They like get angry at the Republicans because the Republicans are all about like it's almost like they think it's not a costume show. It's not like pretend. It's alive. They think that they are like have to look like us and like have the hairstyle. What the hell is wrong with these people? We're all the same. It's just a different time, a different outfit. So it's like, you know what I mean? So this is it. And it's like, and then they're laughing at him again. Oh, there's George. He likes his shirts starched a certain way. Don't you, George? They're like make fun of him. They think that he cared about his appearance a bit too much. Like he was very proud of how he looked. And that he was kind of stuffy a little bit. Like the way he dressed was not casual enough. He's like, wear Nikes? I know I would not wear Nikes if I were living in your time. No, I would not. I love Nike's a good company, but I would wear a suit still. He's very like he's kind of formal. Okay, you know what? It's like what it reminds me of those guys in Washington. You know how they wear the outfit, that kind of like stuffy. He's not a casual person. He's like, no, I would not do well in California. That's not who I am. Okay, so so you know what I mean? Like, oh, you know what I mean? Like not that he has anything against California. So, oh, interesting. I read he made an artist change the way exactly like he has some sort of vanity about him. Okay, like he's not in a bad way. He's just like, I am the leader of the country, so I need to look a certain way. It's part of it. He's showing me he had a scarf. He's like there was a pocket where he was supposed to put a scarf, and he loved a little scarf. I loved fabrics. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm like thinking to myself, are you? I don't want to ask. It's none of my business. Okay. He's like, so what I'm saying, like, he was very like he's kind of flamboyant a little bit is what I'm understanding. He's like, yes, I was a bit of a peacock. If you are saying that word, that is correct. Sort of like that. Okay. So okay. So that's the story. Okay, now guys, no Devin Nunes. I've already done Devin Nunes. Okay, Devin Nunes not even okay. I've already talked about Devin Nunes next because we don't have time. Next time, I've done an update on him so recently, right? I right like okay, okay. So oh my god, guys, how crazy is this? Okay, so many questions. Okay, now seriously, now let's go back to Earth. He's like, okay, see you later, alligator. He's saying, see you later. No, not to you, but to me. Okay, yeah. So so anyway, but no, I don't think he was gay. No, I think he was just like a flamboyant. Those peacock type guys. He was sort of like, no, I was more like a Mick Jagger type. How he was like that. He was like, no, I was like a rock star at the time before there were rock music. There was rock. I was a rock star. That's who I really was. I was a unique character. So so no so so anyway, so no, seriously. Okay, now, oh my god. Oh my god. So so okay, now seriously. Okay, so let me go back here to Democrats. Okay, guys, I'm thirsty. I do need to ask this question. Okay, I'm sorry to take a little while. Do you mind? I'm gonna do 5 more minutes. Okay, but I do need to drink some water also. Okay. Okay, one second. I'll be right back. I just need to drink some water. Okay. Okay. One second. Okay. So okay. Anyway, so like back here, okay, guys. So I really did need to drink. Okay, so now let me finish the thing about the impeachment because it's important. Okay, so what about The Democrats, they're like, they've guys, oh, you know what I'm seeing? I feel like the Democrats, it reminds me of what actually Denise Siegel has saw, that they're growing. There's all this light coming from the earth to illuminate them. They're illuminated. It's kind of like in a way, how do I say this? It's almost like they are sort of like the people working the fields who feel like they work and they work so hard and so hard and so hard that finally they are rewarded with light. Okay. So that's my sense. That's what I feel about it. Okay. They're like finally they're suddenly see this like light illuminating, and it's like heaven is like, stop in the name of love. They like stop, like finally the heaven is acknowledging, is acknowledging. Like imagine like it's like the soundtrack, stop in the name of love. So so they're like, wow, they're rewarded, okay, I think for how much they fought for truth. Okay. And I even see Dr. King clapping. I mean, guys, don't get, I always tend to be so positive. Okay, so surprises, good and bad. Okay, so surprises, good and bad. So surprises, good and bad. It's funny because I see it. You guys talk about, he's still here. My field of vision. So he had the list of that he had. That's right. But he was a very obviously regimented person. But I saw him with a fan. He was like he would get like this little fan. Did he have a fan? I don't know why he had a fan, but he had like a little fan. He was like pacing. He was very much about like personal care and like and kind of like fitness to his time. Like not fitness, but sort of like there's a way that you present the thing. Just to clarify, the thing that I'm talking about, how he dressed, it was part of like the discipline. He did not want to be like a slob, because he took seriously what he did. So he woke up every day at a certain time and he did his thing, but he had to have his thing, his outfit or whatever you call it, his persona on. Because it's like, Rosie, I was like a rock star. I really was. Beyonce has nothing on me. Like not in that way, but sort of like, not that he had to, not like he was dressed like Beyonce, but it was the same idea, is that we were larger than life, in a way. And we knew it. We know it. We're creating a new world, a new era. So we had to live the part. We had to like have these things that we did, the way we did. But it's saying, guys, it's reminding me. There's a book by Gordon S. Wood, okay, and the book is about the what is it, the radicalness of the American Revolution. So in a way, they're saying that we were a lot more scrappier than you think. When you look back, you think they were all like very like upper class or waspy, but it was not. We were like much more like rock and roll people than you think. We're rock and roll. Oh yeah, we're rock and roll. So this is interesting. So yeah, that's right. He was probably like, people like, there's who's that? That's George Washington. So. Oh look, Jennifer, he's like, Rosie, right, right. No, he doesn't talk like that, but he says he would not meet company without everything buttoned, tied, combed, out of respect. Exactly, out of his respect for himself and visitors. That's right. But like I said, he knew that he was living. He was like, I knew, Rosie, I had something like what you have. He's like, but he's telling me, girl, you have to believe in yourself, Rosie. You see things. He's like telling me, I want to cry. Oh my god, today's crazy. So he's like, you have to believe in yourself. I know you have all these different projects, ideas, and the reason, just finish them because they matter, Rosie. They're telling me, and now I'm crying. Oh my god. Like today, guys, I'm sorry, I'm not on drugs, but it's crazy, like the stuff that happens, it's like a movie, and like raps, like so many things. You never know, guys, what we're gonna find. So he's like, believe in yourself. It's real. It's all real. He's saying all the things that we see in our minds are real. It's all real. And it's up to you to live it. Wow. Oh my God. And oh my God, this is why when you say to people, believe, it's not just that the words matter, but that the words are real and everything you see in your mind is real. And people and of all ages and all countries and all eras should believe that what they see is real. The problem, like right now, that humanity is dealing with is the stupid social media lies, that they try to convince you that these things are not real. And you know, Rosie, this is real, don't you? You know this is real. So oh my God, I'm very touched. Okay, what he's saying. He's saying the America that you see, the new America emerging is real. He's saying it's real, Rosie. It's up to you to live it. Like, it's up for America to believe in itself and its possibility to heal and to fix what is broken and to move on. But we have to fix what's broken. This country isn't over yet. Those Russians, they got nothing on us. There. You know, so 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 it's like, and you know why? Because we saw a dream that is real and that is open to everybody. I'm sorry, guys. It's very movie, okay? It's a dream. He's like, no, Rosie, it's not a dream, it's real. It's like, it's real. Believe it, because you're gonna live it. You wanna live it. And the reason why it's lasted, you know, and the reason why it's lasted, it's because it's a dream that is open and it's real. You know what I mean? It's not a piece of furniture. It's not a cup. It's not a um what is it? What's the name? Porcelain. It's not porcelain. It's an open image. Okay. So it's not about those people think that, you know what these people think? They think that we the founders are like our little outfits in the museum. They don't understand that what made us wasn't what we wore or what we looked like. It was our soul. Wow. So America is not about, how you look like or how much money you have. It's about the soul. It's about possibilities, about hope, and it's about soul. Okay. So you can take that away from us. There's people, the devil, the orange man that calls himself president, although you may say he was never duly elected. The fake president, the wannabe president, and then I see an image of him kicking him. Like, I kick him. Rose, he's just a roach that looks human. He's actually a roach, but roaches, they take care of their young. You can say that. So anyway, so oh, guys, this is intense, no? So he's just, guys, I lost it. I know I lost it. So anyway, so he was just saying that they think that we are just like the outfit, but no, we are the soul. We're the soul. He's like, I do not mind roaches too much. I would crush them. When I saw them, I never ran away from them. I told people, you see a roach, step on it. So that way you don't have to think about it. So so this is like, he's not even paying too much attention to him, because, Rosie, we have survived all this time. Do you think this this bloated roach, this bloated and bleached roach, is going anywhere? No, Rosie, do I care about a bloated roach? No, I don't, Rosie. I don't, Rosie. You shouldn't either. So so oh my God. So anyway, guys, oh my God, today, oh my God, how intense today. I was sick. Can you imagine? I don't even know what else to say. He's like, I am so proud of Adam Schiff. What was he tell him? I am so proud of him. And they're all like, all of them like this, watching him, like, wow, this is what we envisioned. They love him, you know. So, so, and he's like, I'm like, talking about thinking about Melania's like reading the Melania. He's like, Melania is a roachette. That's what she is. She's a roachette, roach and roachette. So 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 it's interesting though, roachette, because he's like, whatever. It's like, people. She is just the same. Can you, Rosie? Would you be associated with a roach? What would you call yourself? A roachette. So that's it. If you're associated with a roach, you're a roach too. It's not different. So and he knows guys, he said he has dreams about us. He's like, but Rosie, it's almost better that he's not the president because what he does is to keep the memory of the Constitution alive. He's speaking up for the living document that is America. Okay. So he's like, they're okay that he's not the president. And I don't know, guys. I don't know who's gonna be. Okay. I don't want to say he's like, he's like this or Elizabeth. Okay, Elizabeth Warren. I don't know, but I don't, guys. I don't want to predict because I still personally believe that there's so much that's gonna happen. Still, but he's saying he's like, you know what? This is almost like it's almost like he's saying America is the spirit and people are stuck in how people look. How shameful that is that they care about how a person looks, the color of their skin, and not that I didn't do it when I was alive. Yes, I cannot be out there pointing fingers at people because I committed those sins. Yes, but times have changed. Times have changed, and essentially America, it's like you say, exactly, in the words, you have to understand this is what I'm telling you about the Republicans. The Republicans, they look at the context, they think that the visual stuff and the context is what we were about. If there was slavery then, it's not what this was like the outfits, the slave, they want all of it, but they don't want the soul. They don't want our soul. America is about the soul and not about all of it, all about, what I mean? So it's kind of like it's not about, America is not about like, oh, there was slavery, so America is no, it's not about that. That was one of the darkest things about America, and we have to talk about it. We have to discuss why and what is the difference. There has to be discussion. There has to be, I think he's saying reparation, okay? So, also I feel like he's like, people, we have to acknowledge all of it, okay? And what is the soul? And this is the thing, you have to ask, just the same way that people look at the Bible. It's like, the Bible is, in a way, it's not like he's saying that you should treat it like the Bible, but it's the same way that the Bible is not like you expect baby Jesus not here. What? Baby Jesus? I'm expecting the baby Jesus to come tomorrow. What the hell? What the hell? Like, it's the same way that you don't like, the same way that it's like you understand that this is a document about, you know what I mean? It's like the same way. It's not about that. It's like how you make it alive in your time, you know? So this is it. So guys, today is crazy, no? Go okay, guys. I took up too much of your time. It's crazy, Rosie. Go. You were just tired, Rosie. He said you slept, you take care of yourself. Don't get don't think too much. It's gonna be okay. He's telling me. So 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 anyway, he's like, oh my god, Phyllis. He's like, thank you, Phyllis, for thinking of us. Thank you, Phyllis. Rosie herself was calling on a lot of people, but not me. Not me. But so thank you, Phyllis, for thinking of us. So I was like, not. I don't hold grudges, Rosie. I'm direct like you. I tell you what I think. Okay. So Phyllis has a thank you. There's a shout out. You know, shout out. And he's telling you, oh my god, guys, I know I have to go, but just last. He's like, he went through a rough spot, but it's gonna get better. Okay. I know she's like, he's saying to you, Phil, he's like, I know you wanted to be feeling a lot better, but it's a rough patch, but it's gonna be better in the spring. He's telling you. Okay. So it's like, he's like, I love all of you Americans. And America's about the soul. Even if you don't have an American passport, but you're watching it, that's okay. That's okay. It's not about okay, look at the shame for the bloated roach. It's telling who can come in or not. The bloated treasonous roach. hmm so so isn't that funny? Treasonous is the bloated roach. That we have no name for him. Bloated roach. So the bloated, you see, do you know how sometimes if you step on a roach, it's a little crunchy? That's him. We used to call them bloated roaches. That's him. So 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 it's kind of so so anyway. So so this is interesting, guys. No, I feel like so energized really already. You know what I mean? Even though I was like sick, I haven't eaten whatever. Isn't that funny? Because it's truth. It's true. I think it's true. I think I believe it. It's true. So Anyway, so it's saying that my connection is unstable. Okay. But anyway, so it's good to see you guys. Okay. I have to go. But so, so that's why roach chat is funny. Is a roach? Was it? It's a rat. You know, remember Ratchet? It's a roach with a ratchet. The roach chat. Anyway, so so like all right, guys. So have a good night. Okay, have a good night. We'll talk soon. We'll talk soon. So oh my god, now we'll go back to Trashorama. Okay, okay. All right, guys. Good night. Huh? Good night. Okay. See you later. See you later. Rose sets. Okay. All right. Bye. Oh my God.